Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. It's an IPA from 4 Points called Point to Point, and it's 7.4% ABV. They're out of Pennsylvania. They don't have hops listed or canning on date or anything, but yeah, let's get into it. If you haven't watched any of my reviews of their stuff, delicious brewery, so definitely excited. Let's get into it. Well, it looks like it's going to be a New England style hazy IPA. I like that we're at the point where you don't even say New England style IPA. It's an IPA, and then I wonder actually, are we at a point where if it's an IPA and it's not New England style, do you have to say West Coast IPA? Interesting. Wow, that is. I say burnt dark orange a lot. This is. Yeah, there's dark orange in the center. It's very orangey, a little bit of yellow mixed in. But although that sounds exactly how I describe a lot of this style lately, there's a real depth to this color, real richness. It's fuller. Not that those beers were thin in my mind, but like this one is more approaching that butternut squash soup. I wouldn't say it's fully there, but it's closer to that than what I typically think a New England style IPA looks like when I just use the term hazy. It's more like turbid. Although it's not quite milky either. But anyway, probably a finger ahead when I started talking. It's white microscopic bubbles, then some regular small bubbles. But yeah, it definitely looks the part. Definitely looks the style. Let's get into the aroma. Nice earthiness. I get some strawberry. Interestingly, how many times in IPAs of any style really, at least for me, is the first thing I say is orange, and that's not the first thing. I'm not going to say it's not there. It is there, but it's not like the first most obvious thing. I get some peach, a little bit of apricot. But yeah, there is orange. It's fruity, but not. It doesn't lean too much tropical. Oranges, but then it is more of like, this peachy apricot. It makes me think more of like orchards I could go to. Not like apples and pears. So maybe that's a bad descriptor. But yeah, just like a little bit of an outdoorsy thing. Smells good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. Nice mouthfeel. For me, appropriate level of bitterness for something you're calling an IPA versus in like there is a little bit of sweetness, but it definitely does drink more like an IPA. Awesome, zesty orange with a kiss of grapefruit, a kiss of lemon, but definitely this nice finish is just zesty, super refreshing. If nothing else, this beer is super refreshing. I think it's kind of like the aroma. Yeah, I'm getting underripe peach, underripe apricot. The orange is not particularly juicy. It's more that zesty thing. So I like that. I like, super overripe, juicy, bursting IPAs, double IPAs, whatever. But then sometimes it is nice to be like, I'm getting these fruit notes, but they're not that overly sweet. If you're someone who only likes it if it's straight juice sweetness, this one might not be for you. If you're someone like me who started liking IPAs before New England style IPAs were a thing, so you don't expect necessarily that sweetness all the time in your IPA, but then you like the mouthfeel that a New England style IPA can offer, this is definitely a beer for you. So yeah, for me, like I said earlier, in a word, refreshing. But yeah, definitely underripe fruit, great level of bitterness. that dry, zesty finish. So yeah, I just keep going back to it. It is a super refreshing experience, and it does not lean overly tropical. There's a little bit of that earthy thing. You know, I say it's not overly tropical, then I get some very, 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 very underripe pineapple as well. But yeah, there's like this slight chalky approaching Flintstone vitamins, but not quite there, also going through. So like it has things, I don't know, it's balanced, but then it has all these things that when I'm describing it makes me think like, does this sound like it's balanced? But yeah, definitely one more time, it's very refreshing. I like it. You know, is it the best beer I've had from them? No, but like, is a nice change of pace? Yeah. Is it super refreshing? Oh, I already said that too many times. Yes. So yeah, I like it. Have you had this beer before? Have you had beers like this, like I'm describing, where it's, you know, you get used to this style being overly ripe fruit, and then you get one that's like, oh yeah, it's like underripe fruit. Still delicious, but different than what I've been drinking lately. Anything, everything related, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.